All right. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. Hope everybody's having a good one. Whether you're hanging out at home or going trick-or-treating, or going to a party or whatever it is that people these days do. I was never really a party person for Halloween. I went one time in college, and that was it. I know, super exciting. Shocking. Me, an introvert, going to a Halloween party. One time. It was memorable, at the very least. So, I guess that was something. Regardless, because it's Halloween, and the last day of October, aka Spooky Month, we have a horror game, the Mortuary Assistant. I have never played this before, so this is a first for me. I have seen lots of clips of it, so I am aware of the type of game it is. I had to really mentally hype myself up to get this on the schedule and play it, but you know what? Can't dilly-dally forever, so here we are. Playing the Mortuary Assistant. Hello, Zali. Hello, Play. Welcome to the stream. Hello, anyone who may be lurking. Welcome. Happy Halloween to both of you as well. Banger music. Thank you. Supposed to go trick-or-treating, but my dad never ordered my... Oh, damn. I mean, you could just throw on, like, a bed sheet and cut some holes for the eyes and call yourself a ghost if you really want to go trick-or-treating that bad. Or you could skip the trick-or-treating and buy all of the discount candy from like Costco and CVS and Target and all of that, because good lord does it get cheap. Sorry I'm late. No problem, Master. I actually started the stream like 3 minutes before you jumped in chat, so you're not late. No worries. I hope those computer problems are resolved though. I love seeing other VTubers play it. Hopefully, I add to that and it becomes a nice new Leo stream for everybody to enjoy. Given that I'm relatively weak to horror, this will be an experience, to put it mildly. As you can see, right next to me, on my right, your left, we have a new component to the stream, which is the heart rate monitor. Yes, I have my Apple Watch on and I finally got the heart rate monitor working, which is why I started the stream a little late, because I was trying to get it working and set up in the OBS and everything. So I finally have it working. You can see it's already kind of high, so I think I tend to run a little high in general, but also just from talking and streaming and all of that, it goes up, and when I get jump scared, I'm sure it will shoot even higher. So I thought it would be fun to finally include it though, because I've thought about it for a while, ever since I got the Apple Watch, which was 3 or 4 months ago, and I've never included it, but now we have it. Honestly, I'm about to. The Twix is calling my name. I've honestly never really been a Twix fan. Well, I'm not really like a candy bar person in general. Like, I like gummies. And like chewable type stuff, like Twizzlers, jelly beans, Sour Patch Kids, Dots, Skittles. Those are the types of candies that I prefer. Chocolate stuff I'm not as into. I will eat M&Ms. I like M&Ms. Like, Snickers are fine, but otherwise not really my thing. But obviously to each their own. You got this, Leo. Thank you, Play. Thank you. With these scares, it might be a yearly Halloween Leo watch. Hopefully it turns out that good. Heart monitor. Hi, heart monitor. Hello from the heart monitor to everyone. Natural above 100. That's my man. I honestly don't know what my resting is. I think it's between 90 and 100. It's a little higher just because I am an introvert, so even streaming I get a little elevated heart rate. I think once I settle down it goes down a little bit, but just given that this is a horror game too, I think that's probably bumping it up more. Gummies and chewables. Nothing sus, Master. Nothing sus. Chocolate-wise, I only like dark chocolate. I think my mom likes dark chocolate as well. I'm just not really a chocolate person. Nervous boy. Story of my life play. I'm always a nervous boy. Just extra nervous when it's a stream like this. Alright, so hopefully I can actually beat it, and I just don't get killed by the ghosts and demons or whatever it is over and over again. Hopefully I don't get jump scared a ton, but I'm sure I will, given the type... I just spilled coffee all over myself. Not coffee, I spilled tea all over myself. Alright, now I have to wipe that up. So that will delay the game starting a little bit. That's what I get for trying to have a sip right before I click new shift. Nice on my mat. Cool. Amazing. Good job, Leo. Good job. I believe there are multiple endings play, yes. I want to say there's 6. I think there were 5 and they just added a 6th recently. I was looking at the patch notes or something like that on Steam while I was downloading it. But I accidentally spilled my tea while I was responding to your previous thing about Nervous Boy. Just, that's me in general, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna fold up this tissue and leave it on the spot where I spilled it so that I don't get my hand wet again. Unfortunately, I also got it on my pants and my sweater. Not only did I get it on my sweater, this is the first time I've ever worn this sweater. Naturally, I have to spill something on it. Literally the first time I wear it. For anybody curious, it's the Fauna from Hololive. The Fauna Omocat collab sweater, I should say. Very, very nice sweater. It actually glows in the dark. I really like the design. Fauna is one of my Oshis. So I was like, you know what? Fauna's pretty chill. I should wear my Oshi's relaxing... Or my relaxing Oshi's sweater for this horror stream to help chill me out. I took some Tums before I started the stream. I was like, dude, I'm good. After the stream ends, it's not going to go that late because I am working tomorrow. I need to go in the office, but after the stream ends, then I can like, you know, put on some positive affirmation ASMR, listen to that while I like watch some Impractical Jokers or something. You know, chill out after the stream before I go to bed. Hello, Esme, welcome to the stream. Ice, ice, baby. I don't know how long you'll be able to stay, Esme, but if you do stay for a bit, hopefully you get some good jump scares out of me. For anybody who was not there when I mentioned it at the beginning, I do have the heart rate monitor for the first time as well, so enjoy. Okay. I am not going to try and get all of them play now. I think it would probably take too long for that. I don't even know if I'll get any. It would be nice if I could get one.
I'm so glad it's almost over.
Congratulations. But I'll basically play until like 11, 15-ish or so.
There's nothing disturbing about it. It's just that
I'm proud of you.
It's kind of loud.
Really am. You've come so far.
Turning the volume down a little bit.
You haven't told me what's next. Will you get a job where you are, or...?
They actually have everyone they need. But my old teacher, Mr. Delver, transferred me to his
I didn't really realize that there was a story to this.
Internship there.
Oh, well, that's good. I remember you mentioning him.
But yes, to answer the question that I started answering,
No.
I will definitely not be getting all the
moving.
endings. I would
He's
like to just get
actually
one,
located around
if
here.
possible. But I'll do what I can up until
Riverfields.
like 11-ish, like I said.
Oh, Rebecca.
So that I have some
I
time
don't
to
like
chill
that.
and then go to
Grandma,
bed at a normal
Even I've
time,
heard things
so I can
about
get to
that
work on time.
place. I'd just be worried.
Can't wait for
about
Leo
you.
Mark.
Make up
I mean, who
stories.
knows when that will
Death
happen.
is a scary thing to a lot of people.
Maybe
We
one
try
day.
to explain
You're
things
bold,
we don't
sir.
understand, and we want comfort when
You
we
know,
lose
I have a
someone we love.
moment
I mean,
here or there where
no
I
one's
can
involved
try
in
and be a
ghost
little
bodies or
extra
whatever.
bold.
It's fine.
All right. I'm sorry. but I wanted to
Have to
give
spill
you
something
this
on
anyway.
purpose so you don't spill later?
So-
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Maybe I won't spill it this time.
I don't know if I want that.
Just take it, please. It should be yours anyway.
My cup is... Why does my face look so derpy? It got stuck in a weird
Thanks.
position.
All right, enough spooky
By
stuff.
11 you could do 2 or 3? Really?
So proud
Is
of
the
you.
game that fast?
When is all this happening? When do you start?
I figured that it was
I've actually been there for a
longer
few
than
weeks
that.
now. My review is tomorrow.
Story's not super important. Gotcha. My boy Chung Yun's reliable icy exorcist. Is that guy from like Star Rail? Oh wait, is that the guy you cosplayed, or was that someone else? First one's slow, but once you figure it out, it goes fast. That makes sense. Because this is the type of game, it's like the same thing every time. It's just, it randomizes like
All right.
the puzzle that
Here
you
we
have to
go.
solve, essentially. The sensitivity is so low. Oh my god. Okay, I need to turn that up. Let's slightly turn the volume down, because that's a little crazy. Controls. Why is look sensitivity at the very, very bottom? Oh my god. Do you see how high that bar is? How did only moving it that much turn into this? Okay, about half that. Maybe a little less. That seems reasonable. Chang Yun is a spicy fellow from Genshin who's an exorcist. Ah. Is he perchance a member of your Ice Kingdom? The local exorcist? The local exorcist, in case you play something rather spooky. Nice cross on the wall. I assume this is just the objective. Rebecca, one last thing I forgot to give to you. Please grab a pencil from my desk and sign. Thanks, Zoe. Yes, good luck. Okay. Pencil? Used to sign the paperwork on the door. Sure. Hello, Zero. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a nice Halloween. And I hope you get some good jump scares out of me for however long you're able to stay on the stream. It's fast. You can snap a headshot of the ghosts. Yes. Take some pictures of them for the memes. Look at that. My heart rate's going down as I like chat with people. This is so nice. Look sensitivity is wild. You play at max, Zolly, even in a game like this. He's a speed dial away. Seems like a reliable guy. Should have a heart rate monitor on Fate so we know when you like a character. Anytime the waifu shows up, it's got... Dude, yeah. As soon as Musashi's on the screen, I'm at like 180 BPM. Access quick inventory and choose the item you wish to use. Okay. Pencil. Lit.
Rebecca, great. Perfect timing.
Hey, bud.
I just finished with Mr. Dalton here. Please wheel him back to cold storage and bring us Mrs. Page.
Press E to move the gurney. Okay. Can I not look up? Why is your view locked in? At the angle that you press E. That's so weird. It's just a spike I can stabilize? Yeah. See, we're back down. I know it went back up to like 100 and now it's 91 again. We're good. Oh, now it's 107. Okay. What are you doing? All right. To bring a body to cold storage. Open the bay with the name, pull out the rack, and move the cart to it. Okay. How do I turn? Kind of counterintuitive. Mr. Dalton. He bring you to your home? Hello? There we go. And into Ezume's freezer here. Yep. Beautiful. And who do we have here? Some old lady. Okay. Can work with this. Let's get out of here. Close that. This isn't so scary. I don't want to keep looking at this dead body, though. Helps with the later cutscenes. Moving camera is horrible for games to deal with it when it comes to... Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right. I'm just finishing up something
Fast
here.
and Furious
so why don't
gurney
you grab
drift.
the clipboard and start recording identifying Mark. I'll get out of your way when you're done and let you hop in here.
I definitely could not do this in person, Master. Definitely not. Clipboard. All right. Dead or alive but malnourished? I hope it's not the latter. And they aren't just keeping this malnourished person inside whatever the thing I pulled them out of was. I forget. So I have to check all of those spots. Okay. Check their arm. Move the cursor over the unique markings. There's a bruise right here. Interesting scratches back there. That's kind of strange. All right. What about here? Nope, don't see anything. Oh, what's this? Some weird marks on her hand. Okay. We got a foot.
These old windows never stay latched.
Nothing. Got something on this foot. Nothing there. Nothing there.
Great. Climb on
Mark
in
on
here
her
and put
face.
everything into the record system. Don't forget to take the printout to the front desk so Zoe can add it to the packet for the family. After that, we'll get started.
Where am I supposed to bring it? Is there like a log of what was said? Enter it in the computer? Is that what he said to do? Click the system.
What was that?
I didn't say anything. You all right?
He just whispered in my
Yeah.
ear.
I'm fine. Sorry.
All right, record system. Head has a contusion. Left shoulder has an abrasion. Left arm has some blemishes. Right leg has a contusion. Name, Dorothy Page. Age, 87. I think we got everything. For free? Yeah, we get Demon ASMR. Embalming report. File up front. Sure. Thank you, glowing feet.
Time to embalm.
Did I do it?
All right. I've set everything out so you can just go ahead and get started. I'll be monitoring. Everything's on your list there if you need it.
Our boss secretly works as an ASMR VTuber on the side. Which boss is this? You're, I mean, technically you and I are both bosses, aren't we, Zero? I'm the boss of my lab, you're the boss of your lab. Hopefully we don't, like, become rival labs sometime in the future, you know? We want to have a beneficial, mutual lab relationship. Unless you got a boss of you. Glowing feet in ASMR for free? Yeah, let's go. All right, what do we start with? Wire the jaw shut with a needle injector and setting needles. IV reservoir bag? That's not what I'm looking for. Vox 100%. Vox, didn't Vox say he's actually moving away from ASMR stuff? Or was it just like the looter stuff? Because I know he did a lot of lewd ones, and then at some point he was like, this isn't really what I'm interested in, so he stopped doing it, but I don't know if it was all ASMR or just that. True, we all boss. We are the bosses, Zero. We are the bosses. Alright, so... That's not what I wanted. I didn't mean to drop it on the floor, though. So where's this wire thing? Oh. It was lit up. Cavity fluid. How do I open? Oh, I see. I filled the bag with this stuff. Oh. Okay. But that wasn't what I was supposed to do. I need a needle injector and... I guess... Is this a needle injector? For injecting fluid? Okay. There's the needle injector. Ah, okay. Where's the needles? This thing? Setting needles. There we go. Okay. So now I have what I need. So, you gotta wire your jaw shut. Pull the manipulator up and press the injector button to drive barbs into the skull, then twist the wires to shut the jaw.
There we go.
Not really my ideal job. Okay. What's next? Insert the eye caps to keep the eyeballs shut. Sure. Open the eyelid and then place the cap. Sure. Oh wait, I have to put the cap first. I see.
All right.
Oh, it like keeps the eyelids in place. I get it. This shit is fucking gross. I agree, Esme. I agree. If it weren't for it being a popular spooky game, I probably wouldn't be playing it. This is all the stuff that real morticians do. Wow. TIL, I guess. YouTube was cracking down on the voiced ASMR content. Even if it wasn't inherently lewd, it could be deemed as such. Oh. I did know they cracked down on the lewd stuff. Well, I hope it does not really... Okay, I really like Millie and Fauna. Like, those are my top 2 ASMR VTubers. They do a lot of sound stuff and, like, triggers, though. So hopefully that's okay. Mixing bombing fluid in the pump. Oh, here's the fluids. Okay.
Can't hold anything else.
Oh, come on.
Sometimes we get chemicals that haven't been stored properly, and it can make them pop like that. Just keep doing your thing. I'll get it.
Goodness gracious. Yumakatsu Shinbaba. Glutahydrala. Yeah. Formaldehyde. Yeah, that too. Okay. Make an incision in the carotid artery and jugular vein with the scalpel. Yep, that's fun. Hello, Stella. Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. Don't want a slack-jawed, open-eyed corpse. Yeah, that... I wouldn't want that either. Same. Esme, is that same in response to Master? About the corpse, or is it agreeing with me having Fauna and Millie as the top VTubers? Where's the jugular? Used on the body. This thing. No, that's not what I need. Where's the scalpel? Scalpel? Bro, didn't I pick up a scalpel? I don't even know what the carotid artery is. Where'd the scalpel go? Oh, I just used it? Okay. Gotcha. What is the carotid artery? That's something in the chest? It's in the neck? Oh, so... Oh, I did it. I didn't realize I completed it. Stupid. Carotid artery? Okay. How does everybody know what this artery is except for me? You know what? I didn't like biology. Okay, I didn't dislike it. It was my least favorite of all the sciences. I definitely preferred chemistry, physics, and anything computer related above that. Chemical names are hard to pronounce. They sure are, Stella. They sure are. My Halloween has been good, Stella. It's been good. Work wasn't too busy. We didn't get very many trick-or-treaters, so it's been quiet. What about you? How's yours been? I assume this is the forceps. Yep, okay. We got the forceps and the tubing. Now we gotta put a tube here. Tube?
I'm missing something.
No, you're not. I believe the only two things that are highlighted are forceps and tubing, and we have both of them. Okay. Forceps first. Ah, I see. Ah, and then the tube. Okay. Yep. Great. Good job. Good job, team. Engage the pump. That's loud. Okay. Ah, yes. A blood ripper. Cool. Can you get out of my way so I don't get bombarded with this loud-ass noise? Jeez. I'm trying to think over here. Retweet. I'm glad you're with me, Esme. I'm glad you're with me. I'm as lost as you, Leo. I have no clue what any organs are unless it's basics. I'm the same way. Yep. I took anatomy for art classes. That's the only reason I know any. I mean, anatomy is one of the most important things in art, so... Turn off the pump, remove the tubes, and close the incision. All right, turned it off. Remove, close. Nice job. I may be a mad scientist. Admittedly, I might be a sports scientist. Oh, a mad sports scientist. I see. Just like I'm a mad computer scientist. There are all sorts of different types of mad scientists. That's what like people don't understand that, you know? They think mad scientist and they think, "Oh, Frankenstein. Crazy experiments." You know, no, there can be mad computer scientists. You don't know what kind of data I'm typing up in there, you know? You don't know what kind of experiments Zero is out there doing in his sports field. Jugular and carotid are ones that go from heart to brain. That does sound important. Fill an empty bag with the cavity fluid. Oh, I already did that, actually.
I'm missing something.
No, you're not. Actually, because I have the thing right here.
I can't use that here.
Why not?
I can't use that here.
No. I'm telling you. I am holding it, and I believe I filled this up. Unless I I dropped it. I dropped it. Okay. Now we have everything we need. Oh, yes. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Didn't they already drain all the blood? Oh, this is filling it with something. Nasty. Some people are either throwing Halloween parties or going to one. There's going to be many drunk people tonight. Yeah. That was my college experiment. Experience, I should say. I went to
There we go.
Halloween party my freshman year. Was surrounded by the drunk people, and then I was like, you know what? I don't really like this. And then I didn't go to anymore. I just hung out with my roommates. Mix the cleaners in the bathroom closet to create a tank cleaner. Okay.
I
Flow.
can't hold anything else.
All right. I got the tank cleaner. Put it in the tank. Makes sense. Hey, at least it's not as loud this time. Yeah, my freshman year Halloween party that I went to, I mean, I had a good time. Like, the people I talked to were nice. I dressed up as 3-Hole Punch Jim from The Office. Super basic, I know, but, you know, it's easy to put together. It's cheap. That's important as a college student. Had my one learn the hard way experience with alcohols. And never had to learn the hard way again. Those are for highly social people. Yeah, which I am not. I am not. I am very much the chill and just hang out with some friends and like play games or watch TV or something. Not much of a party person either. Zero, my man. Fellow just hang out and chill types. Apply the moisturizer. Where's that? Moisturize, baby. Hey.
Tell you what.
What?
That was
Why don't you go ahead and head out?
a little disrespectful.
I'll take over from here.
Are you sure? I just got here.
Don't worry. You're doing great. I'll get the last of your paperwork sorted today and call you in for your first shift.
Okay. See you, boss. I don't really want to deal with that thing either. Hey, achievement. My first body. Complete the tutorial. Let's go. I like chill Halloween, no costumes, maybe some candy and watching a Halloween stream. There you go.
It was just really weird.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Some stuff fell over. That's not a big deal.
No, I know. It wasn't even my fault, but he sent me home right after that. I'm
The
just
trials and
really worried.
tribulations of adult
I'm
juice.
supposed
Yes,
to finalize
yeah.
my stuff today.
And
Many
you
of us
said
will
you
experience
would,
such
right?
trials at some point.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I would
it
at
just
most throw a
didn't feel
vampire
like he
cape over my
meant it.
normal clothes and
Like,
go to college.
He just said it to get me out of the
That
building.
would still be funny, though.
Wait a sec, I have another call.
I don't think I've actually worn a
Hello?
cape before.
Hey, Rebecca. It's Raymond.
Oh, hi,
Just
Mr.
thankful
Delver.
for the free
Look,
skincare. You're
if I did
right,
anything
Zero.
wrong
That's a
today,
great way
just-
to look at it.
I wanted to apologize.
I am just such a fantastic mortician. Or mortuary, or whatever.
Feeling too well. That's actually why I'm calling. I know it's late, but we just got through
Gross.
with cadavers.
True that,
No
Esme.
one else can make it in right now. I was hoping you could come in.
This whole game nasty.
Well, yeah. Are you sure? I mean, of course.
Excellent. You're doing me a huge favor. I took care
Hey,
of
my
the
heart
rest of
rate
the
up.
recording. We're
I was
also
about to say it's finally under 100, and now we're back at 105.
belongings drawer in the back room.
That's great. Thank you. I'm on my way right now. I hope you feel better.
Thanks again.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of all of my Halloween costumes from when I was a kid,
Bye.
though. Like, I don't think I ever had a cape, though.
Holy shit. That was him. He signed me up. He needs me to come in
What did I
tonight.
dress- I was a dinosaur when I was a kid. I still have that picture. It's really, really cute. I was such a cute dinosaur, let me
Thanks.
tell you.
I
I
have
was
to
like
go.
4 years old.
Right
Oh,
now. I'll talk to you later.
amazing dinosaur. I think
Where are my keys?
the last thing I dressed up as would have been 6th grade, so I was like 12. I'm pretty sure I was Jason Voorhees. Music band shirt. Yeah, I have a lot of those. Where are my keys? Why do you put your toothbrush on the fridge? That's nasty. Leave it in the bathroom. Donut stuff? Ah, there's my keys. Leo the Dino? Yeah, that was me. It was green. It's like a fluffy green dinosaur. Easy to forget that the player character has a home. Yeah. Not something you're usually seeing in games. Unless it's like an RPG, then maybe. Nice. I like showing up in the middle of the night. Nice demon laugh. That's cool.
All right. Guess I'll head to the back and get started.
What is that? Music.
Hi, Rebecca.
Mr. Delver, I need help. Someone's outside the mortuary.
Just try
Huh?
to stay calm. I know you're scared.
Oh, yeah, there's somebody
I'll
standing
unlock
right there.
the door in a moment.
What?
This is very sudden, but listen to me. We have to start right away.
Oh, you guys can't really see it. I'm looking at how it looks on the stream. There's somebody standing in the door right
It made
there.
itself known this morning that it was here, let alone bound to you. I had no way of knowing the possession had started.
What?
Possession.
This isn't funny. Stop.
You need to take this seriously. You need
What does
to
that
act
sound?
quickly.
This is insane. I'll just leave. I'll just fucking leave.
You can't leave, Rebecca. I can't allow that for you or for others. It's far too
Stop.
dangerous.
What am I supposed to do then?
Most bodies
Stop.
I work with at night are fine.
I've
So
heard enough.
stay calm. Okay? We
Stop.
embalm,
Stop.
file the paperwork, everything. Treat it like a normal day. Staying focused will help. I left some things for you on the desk. I'll
Am I gonna have to listen to this the entire stream?
No, wait. Ugh, damn it. What the fuck? This is insane. Okay. This is so stupid.
Is this like
Just
part
some
of the Halloween
hazing
event?
for
Did
the
they
new
like
girl
add
or
this?
something. Just
There
play
we go.
along and do your job.
Take something that could do some damage? That sounds like a good idea, Azame. I probably should have. Unfortunately, I didn't see anything very combat oriented in her house. Love people showing off their cosplay or costume they've been working on for most of the year and it's ready by Halloween. My work has a big Halloween costume contest like every year. It's always fun. I never dress up for it, but I like seeing other people. Somebody was Ash Ketchum. I walked by them in the hall while I was going to lunch. I was like, damn, we got Ash Ketchum here? This is sick. Why is this locked? An old key, a hall key, and a tape recorder. Okay. What's this? Nada. Fuse? What? Bring a hot magnum to work in case some bodies get feisty? Mmm. Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Quitting tomorrow. I mean, who does something like this?
Happy Halloween! Haha. Oh, we got like a bat sticker? How festive. Just gonna close that door.
All right, listen carefully.
Look, I'm sorry, but this entire thing is extremely unprofessional. If this is how you treat new hires, I don't think I can work for you. This isn't funny.
Rebecca, you don't have
It's not funny.
but I hope you do before it's too late. The only way to save yourself is to banish the demon before you're too far gone. To do that, you will need to learn the demon's name, bind it to its chosen body, and burn it in the retort. Look, I know this is a lot to take in. I wish I could do more for you.
Is the volume good for you guys, or is it a little too quiet?
You have hours. I've recorded a number of cassettes to instruct you in the hope that having a physical object with a known message will help you stay grounded. I won't be calling again. You can't trust the phones. Anything can be manipulated.
Sounds good. Nice, nice,
Listen
nice.
to the tapes. Learn the demon's name. Burn the correct body.
Learn the
Most
name, burn the body.
importantly, the
Okay.
room is in that cabinet. Open it up.
A cabinet?
Good luck, Rebecca. I'm sorry this had to happen.
This is insane. Whatever. Just be the professional one, grab a body, and get started. Yeah, screw all of whatever this is. I'm getting back to
Okay.
work.
This has to be something involving the demon, I guess. I don't mind jump scares that have a shadow or a monster appear behind you and you do a double take and then they're gone. It's a nice... Yeah. It seems like this game has a bunch of those from what I understand. Like, it's not so much jumping in your face as it is just kind of things appearing near you. But we'll see. Labeled 1, the night shift system.
The Night Shift Database. A computer program combining all my findings into one reference
Whatever.
point.
Just
The
grab a
database contains
body
all the
and get
information on
started.
the process of expulsion, the tools used, and most importantly, all the markings of the known demonic names. If you ever forget what to do, replay these tapes or look it up in the database. The collection of demonic names is the most crucial piece to the puzzle. You will need this information.
Okay.
My ID card is in my personal belongings drawer. On the back is the passcode to access it. Use it.
Hyphen. Where's your personal belongings drawer, bro? Is there another drawer in here I'm missing? Scalpels? Bro couldn't really, like, lay out all the materials for us ahead of time? Where is his drawer? Am I stupid? I don't see him in here. I don't see no ID card. It's not in there. Oh, it's probably in the office. You know what, dude? Could you be a little more specific about this drawer that you supposedly have? Because I checked all the drawers. I don't see nothing. Imagine this was all an elaborate YouTube prank. Dude. Oh, I would kill whoever was doing it. I would unalive whoever was doing it in Minecraft. What is this? Clipboard? That's helpful.
At least I can keep track of things.
We're allowed to wear costumes at work. Only some participate. I didn't this year. But I went in a female nurse costume because I think... Nice, I'm glad you were a hit at work, Master. I get why schools have it so you can't wear a mask. If you have one, yeah. Just for safety reasons. Not a whole lot of dialogue outside the tutorial, that's good. The process of possession.
At every moment, the demon is funneling its energy through you, weakening you, until you are unable to resist. Identifying a demonic entity is a delicate balance.
Make some milk
further
tea.
you are from
Sounds good,
possession,
Stella.
the more time
I'm
you
actually
have.
about to finish my tea.
The closer you are,
My usual lemon
the
one.
more the demon will make itself known, allowing you the information to guess its name and the body it's bound to. The only way I've found to tell how far along a possession is on your own is to scribble on a piece of paper. Don't think about it, just scribble. Look carefully. If you notice anything strange, it's starting to take hold. There's a notepad and a pencil on the desk in the front room. Checking from time to time can give an idea of how long you might have.
Okay. Best to take yeah. Knowing where stuff is would be helpful. And I'm glad that it's not super jump scary outside of a couple.
It must be bound to its chosen body. And
Make them
burned.
do the nay-nay. Now
The
watch
three
me whip.
objects in this cabinet
Watch me
are
nay-nay.
your tools.
That was big when I was in like
The clay
middle
tablet
school.
in the center is called a mark.
A mark, okay.
Placing the smaller pieces in the correct configuration will spell the demon's name. Second, the bottles on the top shelf are a special reagent that will react to the mark.
Okay.
Add a bottle to the embalming mixture during the process. When the mark is placed on the correct body with the reagent inside, it will force the demon to become bound to it.
Ah.
Pay attention to signs that you have chosen correctly. They can be obvious or extremely subtle. Once you are certain the demon is bound to its vessel, burn it. Finally, the pieces of paper on the right are called letting strips. It must inscribe the sigils of its name in our world to begin the evocation. You will need to uncover these sigils to use them. Hold a letting strip up while wandering the mortuary. If it begins to smolder and burn, you're close. When the paper combusts, the sigil has been revealed somewhere in that area. They can be anywhere, so look on walls, under objects, inside furniture, anywhere. The demon will inscribe its sigils over time to try and hide them, so check regularly. Once you uncover the sigils, use the night shift database to decide which demon you're dealing with, and use that knowledge to create the mark. The steps
Sounds like a lot of work, dude.
add the reagent to the embalming mixture. Uncover the sigils. Build the mark and place it on the body. Then, when you're certain, burn it in the retort.
Not to be dramatic, but you're asking a lot of me, and I'm definitely not going to remember all of that, and it's definitely going to get me killed.
Forget it.
Computer locked. Okay, where is his ID
Whatever.
card? Did I miss it in one of the drawers? Like, anybody who's familiar with it? Because I opened all the drawers here and also in the other room. And I don't recall having an ID card, but I'm definitely going to need to use the computer, so... When he says extremely subtle, he means it. Like a single finger twitch, so let's hope RNGesus is on your side. Oh my. I don't think you're getting paid enough. I have to agree. Alright, so we got... Those are the things for the jaw. That's the thing for the stomach. That's cutting the neck. Those are the eye caps. There's the the tubes for the blood. The chemicals for the mixing are all on these shelves. Takes a lot to exercise a demon. We have spoiled us by just saying the price. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's not that easy. Just too bad. Ah, haha. There's my card. Raymond asked me to take over restocking the rest of the supplies in the embalming room, but he's so secretive I feel like I get different instructions every day. Sorry if it's not what you're used to. Zoe. Did you ask him to stop calling me Zoe? Nobody calls me that. Can I not pick up my card? Ah, here's his card. Okay. There we go. We got some keys. How come I can't pick any of those up? I really need the key to the hatch. Oh, I don't want to go outside. Cleaner's low. You mentioned having some down there before. I know you don't trust anyone to go down there, but having a copy of the key would make things a lot easier for everyone. So I guess I can't pick up the card for some reason. I don't know why you won't let me pick up the card. I guess I can't pick it up yet. $1944? I thought at the beginning of the game it said like 1998 or 88. Oh my god, I forgot to bring the freaking gurney. Alright, gang, here we go. Aha!
Crummy old building. Lock me in here. Scare the shit out of me.
Alright, so I assume only 3 of these are gonna have names. Jay Cook? Oh, the guy's birthday is 1944. Gotcha. We got Jay Cook, Kip Liu, and Anthony Alley. Alright, I guess let's just start with Jay. Dude, this guy's a fucking clown. Literally. Why do we have a clown? Who are the other people? He looks normal. That dude looks normal too. So why do we just have a clown? Oh my god. Is this like Halloween event? Just, you got a straight up clown. I don't particularly want to... This guy already looks so creepy. I don't want to deal with him. Okay, Mr. I don't want to look at you. That's on who the demon has chosen? I'm gonna go with the clown. Dude already has stuff on his feet down there. Yo, his whole body's wiggling. Water. You got plenty of that for me, right, Esme? You're from the Ice Kingdom. You can just melt me some water.
Alright, let's check you out.
I'm gonna close the doors. I don't want stuff to like jump at me. Alright. Do some investigating. I don't see anything. Bro, I just started.
Hello? Nope, nope. New job. I'm getting out of here.
Okay. Well, I can tell you you're not getting out of here. So let's just keep going. Got some scratches on his hand. Okay. He's got some Mickey Mouse pants. Okay.
Screw this. I'm getting back to work.
I got some stuff on his foot. Stuff on his other foot. Something on his arm. Rotate. Dirty hand. Should wash your hands sometime. Nothing here. Flip him over. Don't see anything. Forgot to flip them over on the other side. Brabap. Nothing. What I want, light. Oh, this is... You could have any attribute... Oh, that's what your water response was to, Esme. Any attribute of magic. Light, dark, earth, wind, fire, and water.
There we go.
Alright, I think we got everything. I didn't see any markings on his body for, like, demon stuff. Jay Cook. He's at only 23? Damn. His left arm had an abrasion, right arm had that, right leg has this, and left leg. What is keratolysis? Keratolysis. I don't know what that is. Now an underwear change? Did the underwear change? Actually, I didn't notice. I don't think there was anything on the shoulders, so submit. Bodies can also move after death. Interesting.
I need to file the copy up front.
You're not gonna move while I'm gone, right? Right? Right?
Time to embalm.
Am I not supposed to embalm yet, though? Like, am I supposed to check all of the bodies first? Because didn't they say I have to mix, like, the... Like, he said I have to mix this thing in when I embalm, right? So am I not supposed to embalm until I know? You work with the bodies one by one? So do I have to, like, take them back out and then re-embalm them or something? Because I thought it said this gets mixed in. Another example of stress. Oh, yeah, attribute versus attribute. Embalm them, but only mix in. Oh, so just stop before this point? Alright, so I need, this stuff. Right? Needle injector and the setting needles.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, I see. So you just go up to the embalming point. Insert the eye caps. There's gonna be something when I look up. Oh, there's not? Okay.
All right.
I think I'm still confused based on what you guys are saying. Do I stop at this point and then only continue when I know? Or can I, like, do it out of order? Because I assume I can only do this other stuff after you embalm, right? So, like, I just check them one by one until I figure it out? Or can I just assume this guy isn't the demon because there's not marks on him? Like, I get that I only add the ingredient to the one that is possessed, but, like, I still have to do it, and if I don't know yet, like, I don't want to continue, right? Because if I do it and this is the guy, but then I didn't realize it at the time, then I'm screwed. It's like, am I supposed to check all of them first? Or do I just assume that it's not because it didn't have any, like, weird symbols? Figure out who first and then... Alright, so, like, I bring him back then. And I take out the next one. Oh, but I can't. So I've already started. So I just have to go through with it? I'm so confused. Like, I can't... Like, I don't want to embalm him if he's the guy. Is it just because this isn't open? You have to do them one at a time? So what, basically you're just screwed if you don't pick the demon last? Just add the reagent to them all? Okay, yeah, if I can just add it to all of them, that works. Nope, that's not what I wanted to add. That is... this thing? Methanol? Yeah. You're able to put them in every... Okay. Why are you going down? Okay. What else am I missing? Glutaraldehyde. 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 Stop whispering. I'm trying to do my job. And you're distracting me. Bro only gave me 3 liquids. Aha.
Why did you let me die?
I didn't let you die. I wasn't there. You're asking the wrong person. Barking up the wrong tree, buddy.
I can't use that here. I can't use that
but it says
here.
I can't put the reagent in.
I can't use that here. I can't use that here.
I didn't let you die, so mind your own business.
I can't use that here.
Why not? Huh?
I can't use that here. I already have one of those. I already have one of those.
Then let me put it in. Hey. Can you tell the game to let me put
I can't use that
the
here.
reagent in? Like the instructions say? Put the reagent in?
I can't use that here.
Why not?
I can't
Why
use
not?
that here.
What am I doing wrong? I don't... Google. Why can't I put the reagent in the pump Mortuary Assistant. Tell me. That was a useless second one. Google's not helping me. Google-kun. What happened to his pants? I guess the demon just wanted to, like, have a change of outfit or something. That guy's pretty possessed. No longer a clown. Power outage and he talks. That is also true. But it won't let me put it in. Bruh. It immediately ignited. So that means there's like a... There should be a sigil somewhere in the room. What's this? That's kind of mysterious. Somewhere. There's a sigil. But where? I mean, I'm assuming it's in this room because it lit up immediately.
This is all your fault.
I didn't do it.
I regret every second with you. Time is running out, Rebecca.
I don't know who you are. Oh, now I can put the reagent in. So maybe I just couldn't do it because that event hadn't happened yet? Like, you had to trigger that happening? I don't know. What matters is we can continue now after he took his little annoyance out on the wrong person. All right, I need scalpel. Scalpel. Chop, chop. Tube. Where the tube's at? Tube. Where's the clamping thing at? Forceps? Aha. I'm
missing something.
Right there, bro. Nice. Look at that. I think it was story mark block. Okay. Gauge the pump. Alright, so, I never found that sigil, though. Is that a sigil? Wow, my heart rate's under 90 now. Look at that. Why is my vision getting all yellow? Still draining? Alright, I guess there's no sigil now because that's not lighting up. They can be hard to see sometimes. Check from all angle, usually walls or surfaces. The draining is so loud. Yeah, for real. Is it done yet? No, still going. Can be in any... Right, they said it could be in any room, but... Didn't they say, like... Wherever it lights up, it's around there? Because when I used it previously, it lit up, like, in the room I was in right now. So I just assumed it would be in here. Oh. I see. I didn't realize play. I thought it would just tell me when it was done. Well, he didn't have these, like, cuts on his body before, right? Turn off the pump, remove the tubes, and close the incision. Fill a bag with cavity fluid. Bag. Bag. With fluid. And then I need one of these guys. Yeah. I don't know why someone's talking to me right now. Scribble on paper? How possessed? How do I scribble on paper, master? I guess I need to pick up the pencil first.
There we go.
Nice. Mix the cleaner in the closet. All right, let's take a pencil. Paper and pencil. Nice. All right, only a little bit of scribbling, so probably okay. Cleaner. Pour into the tank. Hello, Mr. Tank. Do some cleaning. Sigils are sometimes hard to find. One time I was hiding underneath some kind of medical supplies. Ooh. A little obnoxious. Especially if you have to, like, pick everything up to do it. Alright, where's the cleaning stuff? Moisturizing. Yeah. Moisturize, baby.
All right.
Hey, achievement. Complete your first body. Nice. I made vanilla chai milk tea. Just wish it had some boba. Nice. That sounds good. I haven't had that, but I would definitely try it. I have like 4 sips worth of this lemon honey tea left. Too bad Costco doesn't have instant boba. You could put in an instant boba. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that that's a thing. How is that not cleaning off the clown makeup? Great question, Stella. I hadn't thought about that. Alright, so that's this guy. He's out. And you, my friend, are all set. See ya. Alright. Next up, we got this guy. Who's this? Kip Liu. Got a mark on his head. Semi-permanent clown makeup, maybe. Little inconvenient, but I guess it's possible. Clown makeup tattoo. You'd have to be really dedicated to the clown business to do that. Bro's knocking on this door. Come on. Come on. You think I'm going to open that in a horror game? I'm some kind of noob? I barely even play horror games and I know that's a bad idea. This room seems okay right now. Scribbling's going okay? Alright. So we'll do this guy's face. Hello? Oh wait, I forgot to check him. Okay. Got something on his back. Nothing there. Nothing here. I'm thinking it's the clown, but you're looking for the most possessed corpse. Not the only one. They can do weird things. I guess I'll keep it in mind.
There we go.
All right. All done taking notes on this guy. Entry 2. We got Kip. 52. Got a head contusion. And some, hemangioma. And, oh, I almost missed on his left leg. He's got a contusion. All are possessed, but the sigils that you find spell out a name, and you need to make sure to burn the right body that's holding the demon whose name we figured out. Demon's kind of a jerk if he's possessing 3 at the same time, technically. Alright, bro was knocking on the door earlier, but seems like they're gone. Anything here while we're all around? No? Three separate demons? It's just one demon is a little more obnoxious than the rest or something?
There we go.
Nice. Eye caps. Boom. Put him in. Boop, boop.
All right.
What was that? That door closed. I didn't close that door. Basically, go to the front door. Am I actually supposed to go? Or are you guys just trying to get me jump scared? My heart rate just went up by like 12. Oi, oi, oi. Somebody open the front door? Can I not lock it? Zoe decorated for Halloween? How nice. That was a little sus. We back. What did I miss? I finished doing the clown guy, and we are on to the second body, Esme. Still not sure who the demon is, but, you know, we're just doing our job. I think we needed this one. We needed this one. Where'd it go? You have to experience it or else you get locked off. I mean, that makes sense. What? How do I keep not picking it up? I would like to assume that was an owl and not a person. I need these things. What was the other thing I need? Forceps? Have you played this before, Zero? Or have you just seen other people play? Because it seems like you know at least more than me. And I know Master and Play have said that they have. Or they've seen other people play at least.
Missing something.
What? Oh, I need a scalpel. Brr. I've watched a bunch of other people play it. Hey, I mean, watching a bunch of other people play is still doing it. It's basically playing it yourself at that point. That person did a very good owl impression. Yeah, it's like Mume. Look, if the ghost was Mume, it's okay. I'll let it happen. The ghost can take me. Mume is an amazing singer. Although I guess the ghost wasn't singing, it was just acting like an owl, so it's probably not Mume. I've watched people play the demo before the game. Oh, really? I assume the demo was like a couple years ago then? My scribbling is still going okay. Oi, 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 oi. Let's not open the doors on your own, okay? No, I'm kind of busy. Let's just close that. Let's just close that without looking. Yeah. Oh. Here. Okay. Remove the tubes. You got it. Zzz. It was already closed. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. You still don't have the password for the computer? I can still get on, though. Is the password for something else? Oh, this is the password thing. I mean, his card was right here. But I can't pick it up. Is the password his birthday? 1944? No. I'm blue? What do you mean, Azame? Hopefully not emotionally. Where are the bags? Where are the... Oh, right there. Haha. Where's the big pointy thing? Yeah.
I'm missing something.
No. I didn't watch anyone play the full game yet. Gotcha. I guess there's a first for everything. If anybody is interested in getting it, for their own playthroughs or whatever, I think I got it on sale a few days ago on Steam. I think it's like...
There we go.
almost 40% off.
Hello? I need to report a missing person. Sorry. Her name's Rebecca Owens. She's 14. She has a drug problem. So
I have a drug problem?
I don't know. She was here at the house. I understand
Well,
that.
excuse
I need
me.
you
That's
to
kind
check
of
them.
rude.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Is that my past? Did I used to have a drug problem and then I, like, got it sorted out? Oh yeah, I was saying, I think the game is like $25 and it was on sale for like 16 or something, so basically 40% off. Go!
Hello? I need to report a missing person. She has a drug problem. She has a drug problem.
Not anymore.
Rebecca! Rebecca!
Why are you airing out my dirty laundry?
Rebecca! 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 Rebecca, no. Baby, no.
Wait, is that my dad? Is that the guy who was like the clown turned into?
It's okay, I'll get you out of here. The police are just right up there. I'm coming back. I'm coming right back.
I have a feeling he's not coming back.
Hey! Hey, I found her! Down here!
Oh. Well, that, it's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, Rebecca.
Don't.
fire! So that's one of the sigils, huh? Looks like a 3. Or it's a 7 that turns into a 3? Alright. So we gotta clean this. 7 that turns into a 3. So is that one of these things? Yeah. Alright, so this is one of the things. I assume the placement probably matters, but I'm just going to put it here so that I remember for sure that that's one of them. I should probably take another one of these. Oh, you know what? Both times that the thing lit on fire, it was when, like, some type of mysterious thing happened. So maybe that's my indication to check that there probably is something. What was next? Moisturizer? Dad! Bye, Dad. Yeah. Tragic, traumatic past to the protagonist. Would be weird if your bathroom door was actually a bead curtain, not much of a door. Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be very much. That's not... Oh. One of the bodies is sticking out of the thing now. That wasn't how I left it either. So, something happened in there. Okay. Nice. Cool. That's totally nothing's gonna happen when I bring this body back there, for sure. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. Gotta go to the little Leo's room real quick, and then when I come back, we can bring this body back, see what crazy thing happened there, and then do the third body. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. I don't know why my heart rate is so high. Maybe because I was trying to make it a really quick trip and then I winded myself. But let's continue. Hopefully you enjoyed my BRB music. Yay. Yay. All right. So we got to open Sesame here. Let's bring this guy back. Demon out to get you? I hope not. Alright, Mr. Clown. You've already had your turn. So stop being a jerk. Back in there. So are we supposed to like take the clown back out and like look at him or something? Or is that just being obnoxious? Like, I've already finished all my work on him, so... Welcome back, Leo. Thank you, Stella. All right. Ah. L. I was thinking maybe I should check because that was another example of like a creepy thing happening. So, all right, let me go put that one down so I remember. L, 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 L. This one. All right, so those are 2 of the 4 at least. Still don't know like what order they're in, but that's fine. Check. All right, nothing crazy in here. Is that something banging on the door? Oh! Is that the clown banging inside? Like... the... thing after I put him back in? Or is it somebody at the door? It's coming from that direction, so it's, I don't think it's the front door. Why won't it let me do it? Something's gonna happen. Something is in the room with me. No. No, no, no. No, no. Close the door. Close the door. She's coming closer. Close the door. Close the door. I was hiding, play, yes. Oh. Okay, we're back. Okay. We can close the door. Oh my, okay. Did I check his back?
There we go.
Okay. Hello, computer. Anthony. 26. Uh-oh. That was my age earlier this year. Well, this guy had a lot of stuff going on. Make sure I put everything in the right spot. Blemishes, hemangioma. Hemangioma, rash, contusion. All right, looks right. Perfect to watch the Hocus Pocus movie original. The name sounds familiar. I don't know if I might have watched it when I was younger, maybe. All right, the report is all set. Nothing going on over here. Didn't we already, like, do this? And we determined that I didn't particularly want you to come in? You're making it hard to focus. Bruh.
There we go.
Your damn incessant knocking. Damn. Would I stream Alan Wake? I would stream it. I was actually considering it for this month. I haven't played the original, so I'd have to do that first.
All right.
But I do have it, and it's on my list to stream, Stella. I've heard the second one is amazing, too. Like, it has such good reviews. So I definitely want to play it, but I would need to do the first one first. Someone really wants to see me? Yeah. I mean, look, I know I'm, like, quite the catch, right? Like, I mean, you know? But, like, I'm kind of busy. I'm doing my job. You gotta wait. Like, maybe talk to me after work when I'm not busy. I'm kind of in the zone. I need the tube. And the forceps. And the scalpel. Scalpel. Forceps. Tube. Out ass. So now we just have to wait for it to drain. How's everybody doing? How am I doing? Cruising through the bodies? Hey, the faster I cruise and get to an ending, the faster it's over, right? The boy who gets turned into a cat. That sounds familiar. Doing morgue work and having music in your earbuds.
What?
Yo, why you like...
People make up stories. Death is a scary thing to a lot of people. No one's embalming any ghost bodies or whatever.
What are you doing, Rebecca?
The door is open.
What do you mean the door's open? Don't whisper in my fucking ear like that. You don't mean the front door, do you? No, you didn't. Just check the sanity. Like you mentioned, play it seems okay. I mean, I don't see an open door. Are they lying to me? The voices are lying? Alan Wake has Easter eggs of connected games like Control. Yeah, that's another one on my list. I haven't played that either. Seems like a two-person job, one who does the body work and one who assists. I think normally it probably would be. This guy's, like, incision was a lot lower.
There we go.
Mix the cleaner. I have the cleaner. Why is the door shut? Why is the door shut? Why is the door shut? Why is there there's like a wall outside the front door? I don't like this. What the fuck was that? This is like drug stuff. Am I supposed to do these directions? Tubing? Lighter? Yeah. Spoon. Baggy. I hope this doesn't like give me a bad end for following the directions. No, Rebecca. No. What the fuck is that? Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
Get away!
Okay. How'd you go outside? Jeez. Circle with a line through it. I was kind of having a feeling again, since something just happened there, that maybe, just maybe, there would be something. Alright, circle with a line through it. This guy. Alright, so we got 3 out of 4. Unfortunately, I missed the one at the very beginning, though. So, that might screw me. Hello, Cammy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice Halloween. Yeah, it's been good so far. I haven't been getting jump scared nearly as much as I thought I would, which I'll take as a pro. Because obviously, the less I get jump scared, the better. How come it didn't complete the... Oh, there we go. Get the moisturizer. That was over here. Even if you find 3, you'll be able to figure it out. You just need the computer password. Oh, okay. So I need to figure out how to get on the computer then. Oh, what the fuck? Man. I was like looking at the chat while I was responding, so I didn't even fully see what happened. I was just like, all of a sudden there was the noise, and then I looked back over. My feet hurt. I walked so much. Candy's worth. Nice. I'm glad you got a bunch of candy then, Cammy. I was reminiscing about when I used to go trick-or-treating earlier today with my mom. I was like, yo. Why are you pointing into the hallway, my guy? Why are you pointing into the hallway? I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go. Are you telling me to bring you with you? Do you come with me? No, I have to go by myself. Is something gonna fucking jump at me as soon as I go in the hallway? Huh. What was that? Was that just on my screen, or did something flat? God has left you? No. No. Is there something flashing? I'd rather not deal with you. I don't want to turn back around because she's gonna be right behind me. No, she's still over there. It's alright. If I stay here, she won't hurt me. See, she's not there if I can't see her. Peekaboo. 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 Your heart rate's going up and down a lot. You know, jump scares, getting creeped out, calming myself down, seeing creepy lady again, going away. She looks like a very friendly person. Yeah. Yeah. And yes, Play, that is what I was doing with the clipboard. It's like when I watch a horror movie. I don't watch horror movies, but when I used to watch horror movies, I would do something like that. But with a pillow, just like slightly cover my face. Then I wouldn't have to deal with it. I really don't want to deal with this. You're not there if I don't look at you. Yay! Okay. Well, actually, you know what? I have to go that way anyway with the body, so. Actually, wait a second. I still need to figure out the computer password. How's my possession going? Ah. There's more. Alright. How do I get the computer password? Shut up, loud, creepy music and whispering. So it wasn't 1944. Possession is off the charts, is it? Does this mean it's getting bad? Try looking at the card again. Six 12714. I didn't realize I could turn it around. I thought it was just like a still thing. All right, 612744. What? Seven one four 612714. I keep pressing the wrong button. 612714. Collection of all my findings related to the banishment of demons. History of demons. What is all? Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like that's not helpful. Go back, go back, go back. This is unnecessary information. Go to home. Hug that pillow during your horror movie watch. Yeah. Embalm each body with a special reagent. Use the strips to attempt to reveal sigils. Compare the sigils to the demon's name in the night shift database. So that's probably this thing. Build the mark to match the name. Pay attention to each body. They all had some... I don't remember if the second guy had something, but the first and the third both did. Bringing an already embalmed body back out to reinspect for changes might be necessary. Oh, so I probably have to check the clown again. How to combat demonic forces. Already knew that. Sigils of the names. Okay, let's see if we can figure out the name. So I had the thing that looks like a 7 into a 3. An L. Alright, so the circle thing, the L thing. Whoops. So it's none of these three. If that's the 7 that goes into the 3, it might be Balmit. So it's none of the other ones. Alright, so maybe Balmit. Oh, so that's the 7 into the 3, so it's not Balmit. It doesn't look like any of those. And Desolation? Okay, I think it's Uzkaret. Uzkaret. Should have all 4 symbols we found. I only found 3 though, because I missed the very first one play. So I think I just have to figure it out based on the 3. And yes, Kimmy, I am getting possessed. Unfortunately. But I had the circle with the line through it, the 7 into the 3, and the L. This is the only one that has all 3 of those, so I think it has to be this one. Who's correct? So I assume I need to... What the fuck just... Why'd I get teleported? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, circle with the line. Circle 7, spiral L. Circle 7, spiral L. Circle 7, spiral L. Circle. Spiral. Circle 7 spiral L. All right, so that should be his name. Did anyone see the thing in the hall when I walked by? The glowing red eyes on the side that I just like casually was like, okay, peace out. I'm not looking at you. Circle 7 spiral L. Circle 7 spiral L. Circle 7 spiral L. Uh-oh. Circle 7 spiral L. Alright, so I have the mark. Now I just need to figure out which body it is, right? Is that guy still standing in there? I think he is. We're just gonna ignore him. Wait, can I turn the light on? Okay. I didn't notice the light switch until I was walking by. Maybe you should turn on the light. No. Yes! We were having the same thought play. Alright, so you are gonna go in here, Anthony. So, Master might have been right. Master might have been right about the clown being it after all. Because the clown has been kind of sus. Let's check him out. His mouth looks like it might be open, which I believe is not how I left it. Nah, it looks shut. Can I, like, revisit his file? Yo, what? There was something right outside the door looking at me. I don't want to go down here. I don't want to go down here. I don't want to go down here. Where's the light switch? Alright, can I, like, look at these reports again? Because I don't remember if it was different. I can't read these again? Oh, wait, I can look on the computer. Alright, has the clown changed? Clown was Jay. So Jay had something everywhere except his shoulders. Double check this thing. Alright, so I embalmed. I used the strips. I built the mark. So I need to just confirm which body it is. And then burn the body. Okay. Does he have anything on his shoulders now? Like, these cuts were not there when I first looked at him. This wasn't there either, so I think it must be him. Alright, we're burning this guy. We are burning him. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Shut up.
Sure this is the right one.
Yep, you're only saying that because you think I'm wrong. Go. Go. I'm setting you on fire. Go. Go. Burn. 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 Well, it's screaming. Whoa.
There you are. Good.
Is it over?
It's never over. But you survived.
What do you mean? Can I leave? I want to go home.
You can leave. But once an entity finds you, all the houses of hell will do anything to get back to you. I'm sorry, but it doesn't end here. From now on, there is always a chance this will happen again, no matter where you are.
I don't want this. I just want to leave. What do I do?
I'm sorry, but there's no going back. I've spent years learning everything I can to keep these entities at bay. It's the only thing we can do.
So what? You're waging some
So
selfless
I got it
holy
right?
war?
I'm assuming?
It's not a war. It's survival. And I'd hardly call it selfless. We're caught at the front line of something larger. But I don't do this for
Somebody wanted to come play with us? Yeah.
Face it, or fall to it. I wish I could claim to be someone better, suffering hell to save us all. But I simply want to live another day, just like everyone else. When I first experienced this, I had to make a choice. I could run and spend the rest of my days in fear, or I could learn to face it and keep some semblance of a normal life.
Is this a normal life?
Normal.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a life I would want for anyone, but choosing between a life of fear or control. You're the first person I've met to face this hell and survive. So I'm offering you a different kind of job. Work the night shift. Learn what I know. Give yourself a chance at a life beyond fear. I don't know what you experienced, but I know it uses the worst parts of you against yourself.
Evidently,
The
my
more you
drug addict
experience,
past and my
the more
dad's
you'll
death.
confront the darkest parts of your life. But through it,
Not mine, Rebecca.
you'll
Rebecca's
become
drug
unbreakable.
addict past and her
I'm offering the tools to take control.
dad's death.
The choice is yours. I hope you come back.
You would rub ash on them and light it on fire to show a symbol. Oh, is that like another mechanic in the game that I just missed? Hey. Ending 1 of 5. Shift completed, demon banished. It's the right ending. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't even get jump scared that often. There were a couple like spooky moments, but like none of the ones that flew at my face or anything. Roll gacha after this. Also daily reminder for anyone who hasn't done them yet. Oh yeah, dailies. I think I did it for most of my games. For all my main ones at least. So there are 6 endings now, and I got one of them. I did notice when I started the game, I didn't mention it earlier, but there is this in game settings, there's the haunt system aggressiveness, which I assume is like how many jump scares there are or how fast it like makes you get possessed or something. This is the default, so this is what I played on. I didn't change anything. But just the default is like what, 20% or something? So evidently you can make it get really, really aggressive. And there are different modes. The more you play, the harder, faster, and scarier things get, really. So it's like, does this increase with each playthrough or something? I mean, it looks like I can manually adjust it. Or is this just like... Is this actually a story? Like, are you supposed to get all 6 endings to, like, get a true ending or something like that? Interesting. That's why I asked if you were going to try and find all of them. So I assume there's like a get possessed ending. I'm curious what they are. Mortuary Assistant Wiki. How many are there? 5, 6 endings, but there's only 5 listed here. There is the correct body ending, which must be what I just got. The wrong body ending, so just picking the wrong one instead. The neutral ending. The basement ending. And the closure ending. So I assume closure ending is like the true ending? Oh. The first ending is the good ending, where you find the body and cremate it with the correct demon mark. I'm just reading like how to unlock each one because I'm curious. So there's the one that I just got. Then there's also the I survived ending, which is also getting the correct body on the second night. And then you get a similar ending, but it's slightly different. Then there's the let me in ending, which could be anything from forgetting to put the reagent in the body, getting the demon's name wrong, burning the wrong body, time running out, then there's another ending that involves some basement, and then there's a true ending, which, oh, so the last two of them take more setup to get. Huh. Some of these endings seem like they would be things that I would never think to look for or do on my own. Like just reading how to unlock them. Like you have to pick up certain items that you wouldn't necessarily look for. But if you happen to find them, then you can unlock those endings. Looks like one of the endings involves that keypad that I saw in one of the cabinets. Wonder what the sixth ending is. What is the new one? List of Mortuary Assistant sixth ending. Wow, I got jump scared by the first thing I saw when I looked up the sixth ending. That's why I asked if you were gonna try and find all of them. Yeah, I think if I didn't look it up, I definitely would have assumed that getting the wrong body would get an ending, like a bad ending. But definitely two of those I would have struggled to find. And then the new ending, oh my god, it's the 666 ending. Oh my god. The list of steps needed to get this sixth ending is crazy. Apparently there's lots of lore and stuff in the sixth ending too. Wow. Have you, either Master or Play or anybody else who's familiar with the game, have you guys, like, seen those other endings? I assume you have if you're bigger fans of the game. music is so calming. It's both creepy and calming at the same time. Yeah. Lots of interesting endings. Think you'll play again, or did you get your full? Or fill? Good question. I don't know. I mean, now that I've played it a little and kind of understand and know what to do, maybe I would see myself going back. It wouldn't be very high on my priority list, but I could see it happening at some point. I've seen a few, but not the 666 ending, and not many streamers strive for it. I've played through some of them and watched the others. This 666 ending is like... There's just so many steps. You end up... I don't even want to say anything in case you guys end up watching or playing it yourself. Or in case I end up doing it on stream at some point. But it seems like there's a lot more lore in this game than I would have expected. That's for sure. Could be the first Leo speedrun stream. Maybe. I mean, if I actually knew what to do, then it theoretically could be. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. That's for sure. Regardless of whether I end up playing more or doing more endings, it wouldn't be tonight. Because I did want to make sure that I give myself a little time to... well, I was going to give myself time to unwind after the stream. You know, do some ASMR, have a nice snack, but I didn't get jump scared anywhere near as much as I expected to, so I don't really feel like I really need to. But... oh my god. Oh, it's such a big yawn. I went on for like 10 seconds. Could be the, I feel like a lot of games have unsuspecting lore. Yeah. I mean, horror games can be good with it because you can come up with so much in regards to like the demon stuff. Thought you would have went a bit quick through the first one, but we all go at our own pace. I really enjoy the streams. Always fun to see more people play it. Honestly, I've never actually watched somebody play through the game. All I've watched are TikTok compilations of them getting jump scared and like YouTube clip compilations of it. I watched a good one of Pomu actually earlier today when I was trying to decide. I was really torn for this stream between Mortuary Assistant, which is what I ended up playing, and Amnesia the Bunker. It was down to those two. And I was deciding basically like up, I would say the moment that I posted my schedule, like 2 or 3 minutes before that, that's when I was finally like, okay, we're gonna do Mortuary Assistant. So I really, and what time did I post that? 7:26. So probably at like 7:20, I was like, okay, Mortuary Assistant, and then I downloaded it, and then I finished the schedule and posted it. All yesterday and all day today, I've just been like, Mortuary Assistant, I feel like it's really gonna freak me out. Maybe I'll play Amnesia, but I hear Amnesia Bunker is also pretty scary, but I'm interested in playing both of them, and stop being a bitch, like, come on, just pick one, like, you know, you bought the games, don't wimp out now, come on. I had to really hype myself up. But it was fine. It really didn't end up getting me as much as I thought. Probably because it was just the first run through, and because that scare haunt thing meter was on the lower side, maybe? What achievements did I get during that? I got 4 achievements. Beat the game, complete your first body, complete the tutorial, and get right back to work. Yeah, I definitely got stumped at some parts in regard to the I thought you would have went a bit quicker thing, Master. Like, at the beginning, I didn't understand the thing that was going on with the reagent. I think I spent too long looking for, like, the code to get on the computer. Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 parts where I think I kind of got stumped for a few minutes. But I think I was pretty quick with the 3 bodies for the most part. It was really just like the setup. Obviously, not all. Yeah, I mean, if it was like a Thursday night and I had more time, or even a weekend and I had more time, I might have tried to do more. But Tuesday ones are always the streams where I have to be the most like cognizant of time, just because I go in office on Wednesdays. And like on Tuesdays, I don't want to be in bed later than midnight. If I could get to bed at 11 on Tuesdays, that would be great. 11:30 would be nice. And midnight is like, if it's later than midnight, I'm going to be really tired the next morning. Which is why, given that it's about 11 and I did get an ending, I don't think it necessarily is a great idea for me to do it. But if it was any of the other days I usually stream, then I might have tried to do at least one more. Amnesia, I love it. Big Amnesia fan play. Have you played all of them or watched all of them? I've only done Amnesia The Dark Descent, which I did on stream actually earlier this year, from beginning to end. I do own the other 3 Amnesia games, which is like, what? Machine for Pigs, haven't played. Rebirth, haven't played. And then Bunker, haven't played. Bunker did just come out though, and that's the one I'm the most interested in. So yeah, that's what I was debating between. I downloaded both of them, so I have them both installed right now. But it really was between Bunker and this. And I ended up picking this just because I know that Bunker isn't something I could finish in one stream. Like, that's going to be a 2-stream game probably. I see most places say that it's 4 to 6 hours. Given that I'm streaming and talking with chat and everything, it's probably going to be closer to 6. So I figured I'm going to do something that is attainable within one stream, essentially, which is Mortuary Assistant. That was the biggest reason why I ended up picking this instead of the Bunker, because I knew there would need to be a second Bunker thing. I will definitely still play Bunker. I just don't know when. That's basically my answer to all games in my backlog, though. I will play eventually, I just don't know when. You did really good, even with the jump scares you got. Thank you, Play. Thank you. I'm glad that I didn't get jump scared. Like, there were definitely a couple parts that creeped me out. I don't think I screamed. I think I, like, went, oh, or, like, yelped once or twice, but I don't think I screamed, surprisingly. I was really expecting a lot of screams. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. Either of those would have been good. Amnesia is also the other same scare level. It's part jump scare, part suspense. Yeah. I think it depends on the game. Like, Amnesia Dark Descent, I don't think it jump scared me that much. Like, I can only think of 1, maybe 2 scenes in particular in all of Amnesia that actually, like, jump scared me. Definitely, I felt the tension. But in terms of, like, pure jump scare, I don't think it was that bad. I think if I played Mortuary Assistant and I moved it up higher on that haunt thing, I would have gotten jump scared a lot more. I've played Dark Descent and Machine for Pigs, not Bunker or Rebirth. Always more of a Penumbra fan. I've heard that Rebirth is more in line with Penumbra than the other Amnesia games, for what that's worth. What's interesting about the bunker as well is that there is a randomized aspect to it, kind of like Mortuary Assistant. Like, that beast thing that chases you around the game, it's not scripted. Like, it just kind of, like, it has behaviors that it's coded to do, but like, aside from some like, oh yeah, you're gonna get jump scared when you walk past this door, like, that's gonna happen. Like, but what it does is very just AI. So nobody's playthrough is necessarily going to be exactly the same, because how they react to the beast is going to change. You know, the beast is going to react to them differently, essentially. Which I thought was cool. And I know that this aspect of Mortuary Assistant is kind of similar with the whole randomized marks and, you know, which demon is it, what haunts are going to happen, all that stuff. I feel like I wouldn't be able to get through it if I played. I just like watching people play. That's fair. That's how I am with a lot of horror stuff too, which is why usually I just end up watching other people get jump scared and then I don't play it myself because of that. Like horror movies, I never watch horror movies. Because I'm just too weak to them. So all I end up doing is just going on IMDb or Wikipedia, and then I read the whole plot summary or the whole synopsis, and that's it. Don't need to watch it if I can just read it. Would you think about playing Don't Scream? I have seen that going around lately. It seems interesting. I think it's just a free demo right now, if I remember correctly. Let's see. That's the one where like it my Steam is updating. That's the one where it is like tracking your mic, and if you scream, you lose. For anybody watching who has not heard of Don't Scream, I think you might be able to whisper, maybe, but I think you just can't yell or scream or else you lose. So being a horror game, obviously what they're going to go for is jump scare you. And if you don't scream, cool, you get to keep going. But if you do scream, you're done and you have to restart. I think it's a really cool idea for a horror game. I forget if it was today or yesterday, but I saw a really good TikTok for it of a streamer who was playing that. Whoops, I spelled don't wrong. Don't scream. Oh, it's actually money now. $9. Oh, so it got officially released. I didn't realize that the full game was out. I thought it was just the demo. But it came out 4 days ago. Don't talk for 18. Oh, yep, I see that in the description now. I didn't know that there was a time limit. If you scream, you restart. Short horror experience by 2 indie devs. The challenge: explore the forest for 18 minutes without screaming. The catch: time only ticks when you move. It's a cool idea. Definitely a cool idea. The top review on Steam for it right now is one of the jump scares near the end was so loud that it went through my headphones and got picked up on my microphone and I lost. I won my first try, but my boy got gacked by a couple things that they looked at for too long, I think. Interesting. Some Steam reviews can be pretty funny. Very interesting. Yeah, maybe at some point. It's also like super short, given that it's an 18-minute thing. And if you make it through the 18 minutes, you win. I love horror games and movies, but I'm still really scared. I get you, Play. I'm interested in horror games and movies, especially from like a story perspective. But I'm very easily scared, especially by like the games. I will usually, depending on the game, be willing to try, because in a game, I'm in control to an extent, right? Like I control the player character. Okay, God. Since I control the player character, I feel like it's not as scary because I can be like, okay, go here. Like in Mortuary Assistant, right? I was able to hold the clipboard up and kind of cover my eyes like I would do in real life. Like that's exactly what I do. Like on TikTok, if I'm watching a horror TikTok of like somebody playing a game and they get jump scared, a lot of the time the jump scare will still scare me in those. So what I do is like I end up tilting the phone back a little bit so that it doesn't like fully catch my eye. It only partially catches my eye, or like I open the comments so that I'm like half watching the TikTok, but I'm also half reading the comments so that I'm not fully on it, you know? But if I'm actually playing it, again, I'm at least slightly in control, so that kind of helps. Movies, I just can't do. I won't do it. Like, if my friends ask me to go see a horror movie, the answer is always no. I refuse. I'm way too much of a wimp. I know it's going to terrify me. The jump scares in movies get me way worse than they do in games because they're way more realistic and they're way louder. And I think that's a lot scarier. I really like horror, like, stories, though. Horror short stories, like, I have read a lot of those. I used to be a no sleep fiend. The no sleep subreddit, I should say. Like, I would go on there weekly or monthly, and then I would sort by top, and then I would binge read, like, all of the new ones. At some point, I think early on when I got into it, I would have been, like, it was 2014 or 2015. Back then, I think it was better than it is now, because back then, a lot of those stories were written with like more originality, and there was like a sense of realism or plausibility to them. So part of what made them scary to me was that it kind of felt like something that might actually happen or be able to happen. Like my all-time favorite short story from the No Sleep subreddit was called Pen Pal. I don't know if anybody watching has heard of Pen Pal. It got so popular on that subreddit that the author of it actually ended up making it a novel. And I own the novel too. The novel expands on it. I haven't read it, but I know that it expands on it. But that was really good. Like, it was told in a way that, like, even though it was a story, it felt like the whole thing could have happened for real. And it was written in a first-person way, as if the author was the one who experienced it and was, like, recounting the story. It wasn't a third-person thing like, oh, A and B did this, and then C jumped out. Like, no, it was told through the character's perspective as the things happen to them and the people that they know. So we found out about things in the story at the same time the character finds out. It's not like movies or games where, like, you're this impartial party who, like, is observing and knows things the character doesn't. So then you're like, no, don't go in there. The killer's in there. Like, no, why would you do this? Why would you do that? Like, come on, we know you shouldn't. But in the story, it's like you are the character, kind of, because it's told in first person. So it really feels like, as I was reading it, like I could self-insert so well with the way that they wrote it. I mean, that's kind of how first-person stuff in general is. But, like, there was something special about that short story. If you like horror stories, I would recommend anybody looks up, just type in, like, Reddit, no sleep, Pen Pal. I'm gonna do that right now in an incognito because I don't want it to freak me out. Reddit, no sleep, pen pal. I want to see if it's in there. Yep, you can find a link. Wow, it was posted 10 years ago. Oh my god. Part 1 of that came out 12 years ago. So it was 2011 that came out. So that was actually older than it even was before I got into it. Yeah, so like this pen pal story, it was split up into 6 parts, like 6 chapters, and the author would release them like every few days or every few weeks or whatever. And part of what really sold it as it being possible was like essentially he was telling a story from his childhood. And as he was telling the story in the first chapter, he's like realizing that it's more messed up than he realized. So by the end, he's like, you know, this was a creepy story, right? And then he'll like add on to the post and be like, actually, so I was just talking to my mom about the story and she mentioned something that I forgot and it made me think about this other thing that happened when I was a kid. And then he would come out with chapter 2. And it kept building and building and building. Like, it was so good. Like, that one, it actually made it, like, I had trouble going to sleep that night after I finished it. Which, for just a story, like, it wasn't a game that had visuals and jump scares. It wasn't a movie that had visuals and jump scares. It was just reading it. But it felt so realistic, so plausible. I could picture it so vividly in my head as I was reading it that I actually had a hard time going to sleep that night. I still remember that night. Like, laying in bed, tossing and turning, like closing my blinds on my window because I didn't want to even see outside. I didn't like that. Like, that's how creepy it was. I can post a link in Discord later, actually, because I found this pretty easily, so I'll do that. I'll post a link to this story in Discord later if anybody is interested in reading it. I would recommend it, but it like is really creepy. Either way, I like reading like horror short stories. It's more of when there's a visual aspect that like basically I should say, if I were to categorize it, like stories, reading it. I'm okay with games, playing it. Don't like movies and watching it. Horror is my zone, boys. I'm pretty scareless about that stuff. Scare me in real life and I might cry. I watched horror movies growing up. That's fair. I mean, it's just like, I guess with horror stuff, you're able to differentiate that it's fiction and not real well enough to like fully get into it and enjoy it. That's kind of how I am with a lot of sensitive topics that come up in like movies and anime and manga. Like, there are people who have issues with a lot of types of story elements that show up in those things, or types of characters that show up, and things that happen to those characters. Like, I understand why people have an issue with them, either because of things they've personally experienced in their life, or how susceptible they are just emotionally to like attaching themselves to those things. Like, I totally get it. In person, I think I would be affected a lot by it too, but generally with like anime and manga and stories and stuff, I'm pretty good about having a hard line between fiction and fact, like reality and fiction. So it doesn't really bother me in that way. Like, if something bad happens to a character that I like, obviously I'm like, damn, like, fuck. Like, that is painful to read. Like, I feel so bad for them. Like, there was a couple times that I felt sick to my stomach reading something. Funnily enough, one of those was in Domestic Girlfriend, the manga. I don't know if anybody read that, but there was like 2 scenes in that actually made me feel sick to my stomach because of what was happening. Actually, there might have been 3. Now that I think, yeah, I think there were 3. There was another one that I was just thinking of, and now I can't place it. But yeah, generally speaking, I understand when something I'm reading is, you know, it's not real. They're not real people. The things aren't actually happening to them. All that stuff. Master, me too. I love it. And in the moment, I'm loving and laughing. But later on, I'm shitting myself in the dark trying to go to sleep. Yeah, maybe stick to doing it in the light then. Even with the short stories that I read, usually I read it during the day. The only time really that I interact with horror stuff at night is if I'm streaming a horror game. That's basically it. I find scary music gets me more anxious than games or movies. Scary music is so anxiety inducing. Like, it really helps set the tone and the atmosphere. That's so cool. Yeah, it really is basically a first person. We need Leo to read us a scary story to go to sleep. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'd be decent at it. I don't know. Ever noticed that the word bed looks like a bed? I have read it before that looks like a bed before, yeah. So it's like an ARG horror story. Kind of, yeah. Like, I think he was replying to people in the comments too. Like, again, playing as the character. Acting like he is the character telling the story as he's responding to people. Like, they ask questions and he's like trying to answer as the character. That was another thing that I liked a lot about No Sleep. Like, that added to the plausibility because they would like respond to comments, answering questions and expanding on things as the character. Leo's story reading time needs to happen, maybe at some point. Like SCP things, I don't know. I'll probably read it in the morning. That would be a good idea, Play. I would definitely recommend reading it in the morning as somebody who read it in the evening and then had a hard time sleeping. I understand, but I also don't think you should deprive others of that stuff. Most of the time it's meant to. That doesn't make it right, but it's the writer's intention. I feel like I get what you're going for, but at the same time, I'm still a little confused. I assume what you mean by that one, Master, is you understand the people who have issues with those things in stories, like those topics, those types of characters, whatever it is. Like, you understand why they personally have a problem with it or wouldn't want to interact with it, but just because they have a problem with it and don't want to see it in media doesn't mean that authors shouldn't be able to include those topics or characters or types of things in those media because other people like it and the author wants to tell a story with it. In that case, I 100% agree. I think there's too much media policing that goes on right now in regards to like anime and manga, especially with anime and manga, but you know, also just with Western movies and novels and TV shows. Like, there are always going to be people online, games too, who don't like a certain character because of something they do or something they say or the way they look or the way they act. A certain topic in the story that's like a central part of it. Like, I get it. I get not liking it. I get having an issue with it. But right, that's the thing, is just because you have an issue with it doesn't mean everybody else needs to have an issue with it. It doesn't mean that it can't appear in stories. All that it should mean is that you understand that you don't like that thing, So you should make sure to not engage with those types of media. But you shouldn't talk down to people or think less of people who are okay with watching or reading a story that involves that. Or even like watching or reading a thing that involves that, you know? It's all, I think people just get like way too emotionally like set on something. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I do agree with you, Master. Exactly, you're a mind reader. All right, we're on the same page. You have a good streaming voice, so I'd like to imagine that you would be good at reading. You have a good all-man's voice, like you could fit into any character and sound correct. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I mean, I've said before, for a long time, I hated hearing my voice in recordings. I don't really mind now. I'm so used to it from all my years of video editing and now streaming. Like, I'm just used to hearing myself. There are still times where I hear myself in a recording and I'm like, it sounds like I have a lisp there, or I stuttered here, or why was my inflection like that? Like, I'll still catch myself on those things and then be like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? But for the most part, I've gotten used to it and I'm okay with it. I would die if you read SCPs, my two worlds colliding, like in happiness way. I do remember you mentioning SCPs before. I'm trying to remember what the context was. It might have been something I saw on Discord kind of recently. Oh, I was going to elaborate on the streaming voice thing. My issue with reading is I read really fast. Like, I've mentioned it before in streams and people might notice, like, especially in RPGs that have a lot of dialogue where it's not spoken. Or even if it is spoken, like, I will finish reading the subtitle before the character finishes speaking it, and then I just skip it. Like, I let them talk and it play for as long as it takes me to read it, and then I skip. So if they only finish saying half of it, but I've read all of it, I skip it. I always read fast, so I think unless I intentionally force myself to read slower, I would end up speed reading it out loud. And because of my tendency to speed read, I'll trip over my own words or stutter a bit, like, as I'm reading it. Same thing if I'm just talking quickly. Like, I've noticed in this stream too, as I've been paying attention to it, and just in my other streams, if I like force myself to slow down and talk a little bit slower and think a little bit more before I actually say something, I won't trip over my words as much. But if I just kind of let myself rapid fire think about it and talk as I'm going, I will trip over my own words a lot more. I notice it a lot when I'm going through VODs and editing and stuff. Like, I'll be in the middle of saying something and then I'll kind of stutter for a split second because I tripped on it because I think my thoughts were slightly ahead of my words, and that just causes me to trip. We are our own harshest critic. 100% agree, Master. 100% agree. Unless you're a super popular celebrity and you have dedicated haters, then you're not. I do the same thing in terms of the speed reading play. You'd have to slow down and here comes a yawn. You'd have to slow down and almost change speed to keep up the suspense or create atmosphere. Better to read it fully first so you know when to dramatically pause. Yeah. Being a little aware of, like, I just did it right there. Being a little aware of it ahead of time would definitely help with that. The skill you have to acquire, at least for reading. Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're reading out loud. I have a pretty bad stutter sometimes, and yeah, that works. I have to stop talking to stop stuttering. Oh, you know when I notice it? Actually, that just reminded me. When I notice myself trip over my own words a lot, it's when I'm reading chat. Like, if I'm reading a chat out loud and I'm just kind of reading it, like, it's what happens when I read normally. I read the chat faster than I speak it, and then I start speaking a little faster to try and catch up with where my brain is at with reading it, and that's when I stutter. because I start speeding up and then I trip, or I might be reading a word like 5 later in my head, like 5 words later in my head than the one I'm speaking. Like I might be reading the word, or I might be reading "yeah, that works" as my mouth is saying "stutter sometimes." And because of that, then I'll trip. Your brain works faster than your mouth, I would say. Definitely. Sleepy boys yawning all over the place too. Twinning, squad, sleepy squad. Double mesh. Yeah, that's fine, Master. It happens. I think it's time for me to start going to sleep. I think I should as well, actually. I might have to take that cue as my time to end the stream. Because then by the time I get ready for bed and actually get in bed, it will be like midnight, and that will be perfect. Hope you have a good sleep, Penguin. Hopefully Leo follows you to Dreamland soon. You guys can keep chatting. Yeah, or on Discord. Yeah, I probably should end the stream there. Taking Play's message as my indication to go. Since we've had a good amount of just chatting here. We just passed 3 hours, actually, which is surprising, because I finished playing the game around like 2 hours, 20 minutes or something. So that's a good amount of chatting. And I feel another yawn coming. Oh boy. Okay. Yes, so I'm going to call the stream there. Before I end the stream, I will go through my schedule and the usual spiel stuff. My schedule for the rest of the week. A little different. Like I have said in a couple previous streams, November is a really busy month for me with IRL stuff. Like, I have, off the top of my head, one of my cousins is getting married, and I'm going to their wedding. There's 2 different concerts I'm going to. There's a convention that I'm going to. There's traveling for the convention. There's the Thanksgiving holiday. So, like, I have a lot of IRL stuff. Basically every weekend, except for the last weekend of November, I have something going on. And then some of it during the week. Like, Thanksgiving, the holidays on a Thursday. Thursday is normally a day I stream. The convention I'm going to, I'm going to be gone from, like, Thursday to Monday. Or Thursday to Tuesday. Something like that. So, again, I'm not even going to be here to stream if I wanted. I'm going to be traveling. So, you know, like, basically, I'm going to have to be creative with my stream schedule because I still want to get 3 to 4 streams in each week if I can. If I can't, it's understandable. But because of that, essentially, every week is probably going to be a different set of days and times. Because I just need to work with what I can do. So just don't be surprised each week when I post my schedule if, you know, this week it's, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Next week, it might be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. The week after that, it might be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that's it. The week after that, it might be like Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then the week after that might be like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, like normal. Like, it's going to be, I think, a very real possibility that every single week has a different set of days that I'm streaming on, which is going to be interesting. But like I said, it's just going to be working with what I have, with my time and energy and everything, because I still want to get the streams in. So I just got to do what I can. Hello, Norm. Welcome to the stream. No problem about being late. Appreciate you dropping in to say hi. I was actually just ending stream. Was just talking about schedule for the rest of the month. Being all over the place and whatnot. But I do appreciate you stopping in, and I hope you had a very nice Halloween. Made me yawn again. Yawning is contagious, as they say. Congrats, all of chat wishes them a happy wedding. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I'm sure they would be happy to hear that. Yeah, the wedding is this weekend, so that's why I'm not streaming this Saturday, because I'm going to their wedding. It's actually an early wedding, so theoretically I'm around at night, but since the new Okay, so here's the other thing. I have the Pokemon set. It comes out on Friday, the new Pokemon set. I'm super excited for it. One of my pre-orders hasn't shipped yet. My other one shipped yesterday, and the estimated delivery is Monday. Monday! How about Friday? Because that's when it comes out, and that's when I want to open it. Now, this has happened before, where even though it says Monday, I get it on Friday. Depending on the shipping, like, speed and all of that stuff. So, very reasonable chance I still get it on Friday. Or maybe that one does come in on Monday, but my other one gets here on Friday. Basically, this Friday one that I have, I hope I will be able to do it on Friday. However, depending on the whims of shipping companies, maybe I have to reschedule it to Saturday night after the wedding. Maybe it gets canceled altogether and it goes to the next week. And then I either don't stream Friday or I find something to replace it with. I don't know. It's going to depend on the pre-order. But yet another example of just this month is chaos for me in terms of schedule. I'm going to Anime NYC this month. I'm super excited. Nice play. I hope you have fun. That's the same convention I'm going to. So I am definitely looking forward to it. I go to Anime NYC every year. That's like my big convention. So that will be fun. I mostly just go for shopping. Meeting up with a friend at least one day, maybe multiple. It's nice to like, I have friends in New York and Jersey who I only get to see a couple times a year. So generally I try and see them as much as I can while I'm there. Go out and get a dinner. One of them likes to go to the convention with me. It's a fun time. I like that a lot. I spend a ton of time shopping art, especially. Like, I am an Artist Alley fiend. But I also check out like the autographs, the main merch floor. Usually there's at least 1 or 2 panels I go to. But yeah, that's my big convention as well. So when I'm traveling, that's what I'm doing. Anime NYC. We better get a lot of merch pics. Hope you have fun. I'm planning on it, Master. I'm planning on it. I'm hoping, or what I'm thinking is, I'll probably do a stream after the convention, which is like a just chatting thing, like just hang out. And I'll probably take pictures while I'm there of the convention, of the merch I bought, and just like show it off during a just chatting stream, and you know, see what I picked up, like art-wise and merch-wise and all that. Because I'm always tired after the convention, because it's 2 full days of traveling, 3 days of convention and walking around a lot. So chances are I would do like a short just chatting stream to like catch up with people, talk about the convention, show what I got, and that's it. Again, just something I was thinking about. Obviously, that's 3 weeks away. I don't know for sure. But I would like to show off what I got. And if it's not in a just chatting stream, maybe it's just on Twitter or in Discord. I post pictures of what I got. Who knows? Could also do a video instead of a stream, like a merch. That is actually true as well. Yes, I could do it. Or I could do like a vlog. Anime NYC vlog. Here comes another yawn, everybody. Ugh. I try to go every year, but it's not 3 out. Yeah, I mean, you know, based on your own schedule, personal life, what's going on, money, health, you know, all sorts of things could make it hard to go. Totally get it. Other obligations. Actually, like my main convention buddy, who like I go to Anime NYC with every year, like he and I usually will go all 3 days together and walk around for like 90% of it together. He's not able to go this year because he has a family obligation. So we're both pretty bummed about it, because Anime NYC is looking really good this year with some of the guests, and especially the music guests. Like just today, they announced that there's a big concert they're doing with like Hiroyuki Samano is going to be there. Survive Said the Prophet is going to be there. And I think Koshu Nie or so. I don't remember how to pronounce it. But those 3 are all going to be there performing. Like, that sounds really fun. I like concerts. Those 3 artists all have some great anime stuff. And he's super bummed because he's really into concerts right now and he can't go because he has his family obligations. So it's also going to be different for me because usually I have him to walk around with a lot. So my other friend might go multiple days. I have another friend who's thinking about going. Who knows? We'll see. I really should get going to sleep. I should as well. This always happens to me. I get caught up talking. Good night, everybody. Good night, Play. Hope you have a great sleep. Thank you very much for coming to the Mortuary Assistant stream. I appreciate it. I hope you had fun. I know that you liked the game, as you said, so hopefully it was enjoyable watching me play. And hopefully I see you on another stream later this week or sometime in the future. Bye-bye. Speaking of which, stream schedule for the rest of this week before I forget. No stream tomorrow. Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, it is going to be more Fate Remnant. We're continuing on with that. That will be starting chapter 3, I think. And then Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, is opening the new Pokemon set, assuming that my pre-order comes in and I have stuff to open. If not, either I'll do something else or I will end up canceling the stream. Or, oh no, okay. Either 1, I'll reschedule it if it's just going to be like a day late. 2, I'll just do something else. Or 3, I'll just cancel it. I don't know yet. It's going to depend on the whims of the delivery. But the plan is 3 p.m. Friday, Pokemon opening. 7 p.m. Friday, Pokemon opening. And then Sunday, 2 p.m. is Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which will be, I think, just enough time to finish the game and do a little bit extra. No Master Duel this Sunday. I did post a note about it in Discord. Taking a break from Master Duel for the time being. Don't know how long that could be. It might just be this week. It might be multiple weeks. It might be the month. I don't know. But for anybody who is watching my Master Duel streams, hopefully it wasn't super obvious or I wasn't being super obnoxious about it, but I definitely was getting frustrated over these last 3 Master Duel streams because of being stuck in Plat 3 for 3 streams straight. I just could not for the life of me get out of Plat 3. Basically went 50-50 for the 3 streams, so I was just stuck there. I had some really good games, I had some horrible games, but I think the frustration was mounting after 3 consecutive streams of not being able to break out. Which, you know, it happens, you get in slumps, the cards don't go your way, heart of the cards or whatever. So it is what it is, but yeah, I am going to take a little break from Master Duel, both online and offline. Not planning on playing it, even off stream. I just want to give myself a little reset. So I come back to it in a better mindset, I guess. Like, I don't want to be annoyed playing it, essentially. Like, you know, I say it all the time for streams. It should be fun for me, and it should be fun for you guys. And I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. Like, if I'm playing something and I'm getting really mad at it or really frustrated, clearly then I'm not having as much fun with it. And I don't want that to rub off on you guys who are watching it and then you not have as much fun watching the stream because I'm not having, you know? So I think the break makes sense. I think the combination of the current meta, 1, being hard stuck in Plat 3, 2, and just some of the terrible luck I had in some of those games, 3, just all combined to be like, oh my, like, I remember as soon as I finished that most recent Master Duel stream, I was like, I'm not playing this next week. Like, I knew as soon as the stream was over, I was taking a break, at least for this week. Like I said, I don't know how long it will be. I don't know if it'll just be this week, if it'll be 2 weeks, if it'll be the month. It's definitely not gone forever. I definitely will be playing Master Duel again. It's a big part of the channel. Like, it's a big part of what I've built the channel on is Master Duel. Master Duel tends to be some of my most successful streams. I think a lot of people watch me specifically for Master Duel. So it's definitely not going away. And I don't want anybody to think that just because I didn't schedule it this week and maybe I don't schedule it next week. Like, don't think that it's gone forever. Don't think I'm giving up on Master Duel. I still enjoy the game. It will come back. It will be something I'm streaming regularly. I just need a little bit of a break right now. But I figured people might be surprised if they didn't see it, because I think I had done 20 consecutive Master Duel streams, and then I missed a week because I was sick, and then I did another few weeks of consecutive, and then I missed it here. So that's why. And I have so many games on my backlog too that I was also feeling like, well, if I take away Master Duel, I can actually work through my backlog more. So I don't know. But that's that. So the theoretical schedule for the rest of the week is Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Fate Remnant. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, Pokemon card opening, assuming I get the pre-order. And Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Mario Wonder. Another yawn! Showing off what you got would be nice. I agree, Norm. I agree. I always like showing hauls. Like, I posted on Twitter earlier. I actually should post in Discord as well, but I posted it on Twitter. A manga haul I got over the weekend. I always think it's just fun seeing the merch pickups. And it is that time for the yawns, yes. No way, Hiroyuki. Wow. Yeah, Sawano. I was shocked when I saw the announcement. I was like, I really wanted to go see it. But I'm sure people are going to be lining up like an hour in advance. It would be a long wait. I noticed, but it's understandable. Better to take a break than become burnt out. Agreed. Definitely don't want to burn out entirely. Better to step back from the game, just enjoy the game you want to play. Also, completely agree, Norm. Completely agree. We're all on the same page. Play the stuff that you're enjoying and having fun with. And that should be the main focus. I mean, you do content creation for fun, right? You stream because it's fun. Create content because you are passionate about what you are making the content on, because you enjoy doing it. That is very true for me. I would assume and hope it's true for most content creators. And that is the mentality I'm always going to carry about it. So if I'm not having fun with a game, it's probably going to take a break or it's going to go away. There are other games that I have played on stream before that, you know, I could have continued, but I haven't. Some of it is just because I would like to continue and I haven't had the time. Some of it is I just wasn't personally enjoying it very much, so I didn't want to keep playing it. Some of it is they might have been horribly performing streams, so I was like, I'll just play it offline. You know, and if something performs bad on stream, again, not to say that I won't keep streaming it. If I'm having fun streaming it, I will. But there are certain games and genres, I think, that just don't do as well on stream that I've noticed. And if I'm going to play it regardless, like, I'd rather play something that more people are going to want to come watch than, like, basically nobody. You know? We're all here to have fun together, essentially. Would you consider doing an FGO stream? I would, Norm. I would. I have thought about it before. I did do one FGO stream really, really early on. I played some of the Valentine's event for this year, I think back in like February. I haven't played it since then. I've done a couple gacha videos for it that I just like pre-record and then upload. Also, sorry if you keep hearing like a clicking sound. I'm like fidgeting with my Apple Watch. Like I just keep clasping it and unclasping it because it has like a little latch. I like fidgeting with things while I'm sitting at my desk, so that's what the clicking sound is if you keep hearing it. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, FGO. So I have considered in the past like doing streams for the main story chapters. I thought about doing one for Lost Belt 6. I think another potential good one would be like the lotto events. Like nothing really happens in the lotto events. It's just mindless farming. But that could make it a good Zatsu stream. Or a good just chatting stream. Like I'm doing the lotto like mindlessly and you can see it. But I'm just chatting a lot. But I have considered doing main story chapters as well as event stories. Yeah. What I really want to do with FGO is, I've been mentioning it for, I think, close to since when I started streaming, a tier list for every single FGO servant. It would take me forever because there's like 300 or something like that. And I have something to say about most of them. So that would be a whole stream by itself, probably like a 4-hour-long stream or something. But that is something else I've thought about. Yes. Tier list and ranking of every single FGO servant. The problem with that is, like, I just don't know how many people who subscribe to me like FGO and would be interested in that, you know? Like, I think people who like FGO would probably enjoy a stream like that. But if you don't know anything about FGO, not you specifically, Norm, but like you as a general spoken term, like if a viewer doesn't know anything about FGO, they're probably not gonna want to watch a 4-hour-long tier list of the characters that they don't know anything about. So I've been kind of torn on it for that reason, where it's like, yeah, you know, I'd like to do it, but like, how many people who subscribe to me and like to come to my chat and interact would actually want or understand it, basically? Evidently you do, Norm, which I appreciate. And I know, like, Allura, who I've collabed with before, I know that she at least knows FGO and has played it before. I know, I believe Josh, who has been in chat numerous times, I want to say that he's mentioned liking FGO. I'd have to go double check like who's in Discord and stuff. I think there's at least a couple more. I don't know. Right mindset to have IMO. It's the best way to keep going. 100%. Yep. I think, right. If you're not enjoying it, it's gonna rub off on the viewers. They're not gonna enjoy it. They're not going to want to keep watching if you're not enjoying it and they're not enjoying it. And then it's like a spiral because less people are gonna watch. You're gonna get annoyed because people aren't watching. It's like, just keep it good. Good vibes. FGO in chat would be nice. Yeah, I think the lotto would be good for that. That's a huge tier list, but I'd like to see it. Yeah, I actually had one in the past. Like, I didn't record it. I just made it privately off stream for fun. But it's out of date, so I'd have to redo it. Were the views good on the videos you made? They might do. I haven't checked in a bit. I think they were decent at least. Yeah, they all got over 100 views. Which, for a small indie VTuber with a few hundred subscribers, I would say between 100 and 200 views for each video is pretty good. But I think the FGO stream didn't do super great. Now, I mean, I think a big part of that is because it was probably like my 4th stream and I had like 10 subscribers or something like that. Let me see. It was my 5th stream. Yes. FGO was my 5th ever stream. February 21st. So yeah, I probably had less than 20 subscribers at that point. So it makes sense. Wow, my Fate Remnant first stream did pretty well. That has 154 views. When did that happen? People watching the VOD, I guess. Nice. Oh yeah, it got it. I see. It got a lot of views on the VOD. Sorry, I got distracted looking at my analytics there for a second. I'm a big numbers nerd, so I always like looking at them. Probably, yeah, you had less people watching at the time. Exactly. So now that I know, like, I have a bigger audience, people who might just come by and chat because they think it's fun to chat with me, or they're like Master and they don't really know, but they might want to learn more, that's all good with me. That's the way, Master. There's a lot to learn about Fate. There's a lot to learn. Another yawn. Okay. I'm caught up with chat. I think I should call it there so I can get ready to go to bed. I need to wake up in like 6 hours for work, unfortunately. That's what I get for trying to go in early, but it means I have more time to hang out at night, so that's nice. All right, so one last reminder for my schedule. If you don't remember what it is, you can go and check Discord stream schedule channel, YouTube community tab, YouTube homepage, or Twitter. I did post it in all of those places, so it is available. But Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Fate Remnant. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, Pokemon opening, assuming I get the cards in time. That would also be one where I have like a hard limit, like a hard stop at like 11 that night, because the wedding for my cousin is that weekend. I want to make sure that I get a good night's sleep and I have enough time to get ready in the morning and stuff. And then Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Mario Wonder, finishing that. So that is the schedule for the rest of the week. Like I said, all of my socials and Discord, you can find it if you forget the days, times, and topics. Oh my god. But otherwise, that'll do it for this stream. So thank you all very much for coming to the Mortuary Assistant stream. As always, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you all had a great Halloween, regardless of whether you were working or just in school or hanging out, went trick-or-treating, gave out candy to kids, you know, whatever you're doing, partying, watching anime, I don't know. I hope you had a great Halloween, and I hope you had a good time watching whatever of the stream you're able to catch. Like I said, I always appreciate you spending your time with me. I was going to post a little note in Discord about it tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, at some point early November. I was thinking about posting a note about it, but October was my best month so far for streaming in terms of like how many streams. This is the most streams I've done in a month was in October, which is great because September was my lowest because I was sick for like 2 weeks. But October was the most streams I've done in a month. It was the most time people have spent watching my streams. It was my highest average like viewer count per stream. Like all of those numbers were higher than previous months, so I very much appreciate the support. How many people have been tuning in for the streams, enjoying the streams, chatting with me, and all of that. That is very, very nice. Like, I'm definitely glad about it. I really do appreciate it. Ironically, like, I don't really know how it works, but even though all of those are my best numbers, I think I've gotten like subscriber number hasn't changed, which is interesting to me. Like, even though all of those numbers are up, like the actual subscriber count I think has been 388 for like 2 weeks now and it's still 388. So I don't know. The algorithm is an enigma, man. You never know. I have no explanation for how it works or why. Well, okay, that's a lie. I do have an explanation. I do pay attention to some trends with that, and I've watched some interesting videos, so that's not quite true, but it's just interesting to me sometimes how things kind of are connected like that. Regardless, the point was it was a very successful month for me for streaming, so I really do appreciate the support. That's great. Good job. Thank you, Norm. Thank you. More subs could be tuning in instead of gaming. Yeah, I think it probably is that. I think like this month there's been more names who you start to see showing up more often, or staying for longer periods of time. So I think it's probably that, which is good. Like, you want retention, of course, so that is a good thing to have. Have a good night, everyone. It was fun chatting, Leo. Take care. Thank you, Norm. Thank you. Like I said, I appreciate you stopping by. I know I think you were here for pretty much the whole just chatting segment, or most of it. So hopefully you enjoyed chatting. Well, you said it was fun, so evidently you at least somewhat enjoyed. I think subs go higher quick with videos. Algorithm isn't too good for streams, from what I understand. You are correct, Norm. You are correct. From my experience and from other creators' experiences who I've talked to and videos I've read, live streaming is still new to YouTube compared to videos and like shorts. Like live streaming on Twitch, like that's Twitch's thing, you know? It's newer on YouTube. So you can still grow from streaming on YouTube, but it's easier to grow using videos and shorts and pre-recorded content. So it could also be that I haven't really been posting shorts and videos this month because I've been going so much harder with streaming. Like, I think this was my maybe 18th stream this month out of the 31 days, which is a lot. Whereas I posted 3 shorts this month. Compared to like last month where I posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I posted 10 shorts last month instead of 3. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looks like I did either 13 or 14 streams, but I had 10 shorts. And this month I had like 18 streams, but 3 shorts. And like my subscriber growth was better in September when I had more shorts, and I think I also had a video or 2. Oh, sorry, that 10, that number that I said, which was like 10 shorts, that included a video. So that was shorts plus videos, 10. My subscriber growth was better that month, where I did more of that. This month, the subscriber growth hasn't been as much, but like the watch time and all of those analytics are higher. So you're definitely seeing the trade-off of like, do you focus on streaming and that stuff, or do you focus on shorts and videos and then like, you have to find the balance essentially, and I'm still trying to find the balance. I think I've gotten better at it over time, but it really depends on my time and everything that's going on. A little hard to recommend long content as here's something to watch. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm the same way. Like, if I'm on my YouTube homepage and a stream from a VTuber I've never seen before is on my homepage, and they're playing a game that I only know a little bit about, you know, what are the odds I'm going to click on it? Compared to a 3-minute video, which is a stream compilation. Again, maybe it's of a VTuber, I don't know. But it's like a condensed 3, 5, 7-minute video combining like funny or intense or really cool or really skillful moments from that stream for like an easily digestible experience. Like, I'm a lot more likely to click on the second one than I am on the currently ongoing live stream. So I do think you're correct there, Master. I think I've only ever found streams from searching or already being subbed. I found you through shorts. Not sure how else I would have found you, probably through a Yeah, I mean, it is possible that you would have eventually found me from Mortuary Assistant. But yeah, you found me from that YuGiOh short, Master. I still remember the comment. Would have missed so much. You would have had a huge backlog of stuff to go through if you really wanted to, though. Maybe doing stream highlights could help you upload videos and help grow subs if that's something. I've thought about it before, Norm, yeah. It's really just a time thing. Like, if I'm streaming 4 times a week and I'm potentially posting anywhere from 1 to 3 shorts a week, like, it doesn't leave as much time for highlights. I kind of treat shorts as highlights anyway. Like, I take a moment that I thought was funny, or I got tilted, or I got jump scared, or whatever it was. I told a story, I did some funny voice. I usually end up turning those into shorts. They're kind of like pseudo stream highlights in a way. But I have thought about, like, for example, like Amnesia, let's say. That was 4 streams to beat the whole thing. Altogether, they total, like, I don't know, 12 hours worth of streams. If I were to just go through those 12 hours, cut out, like, the major story pieces, so it's like, okay, you know, here's a condensed 1-hour video, which is all of the major story beats as I went through them. Like, you know, that's a little more appealing to click on than 12 hours worth of VODs. But it's really a time thing. I found you because of your FGO videos, then discovered you were a streamer. Videos and shorts definitely have gotten me discoveries. Like, if I look at who's in Discord right now, let's see. I think like Zero and Kiwi found me because of a stream. Ezume, and then in turn, like, Allura and Rel, who I got connected with because of Ezume, he found me because of a tweet. I think Cammy has said in the past that she found me from a short. Master found me from a short. I think Play might have found me from a short. For anybody who remembers Jenny, former regular, who I haven't seen in a while, but I believe she said that she had found me through a short. Seb, aka Blackened, found me through a video. I think Stella might have found me through a short. I'd have to ask her next time I see her. In a chat. I think Davis found me through live stream. I think Zolly found me through live stream. So there is some variety, and like some people were video, some people were short, some people were streams, some people were like Twitter. I think one person, Griefus, who you might have seen in chat before, I think he found me through TikTok. So like people have found me through all sorts of places, but definitely streams are not the most common. But I do appreciate people who found me from shorts or videos, like you, Master, and Norm subscribing because of that, and then deciding, oh, you know, this person streams too, I'll check out the stream, and then, you know, here you are. Like, I do appreciate that. You can actually see in YouTube analytics, it's kind of interesting, like, what percent of your viewers watch only your live streams, what percent watch only your videos and shorts, and what percent watch both. Handy piece of analytics. Anyway, I got real caught up in chatting again when I was ending the stream, but like I said, schedule, if you're looking to check it, all of my socials have it. Thursday 8 p.m. Fate Remnant, Friday 7 p.m. Pokemon opening, Sunday 2 p.m. Mario Wonder. So hopefully I can catch you guys on a future stream this week. If not this week, sometime this month. Schedule's going to be all over the place, like you guys have seen me say, or in Discord or on the stream. But I'm going to do what I can to get streams and content out as often as I can, especially when I'm away for like 5 days for that convention. I'm going to try and have some videos or shorts edited ahead of time that I can post while I'm gone, just so you guys have something. But I will still be active on like Twitter and Discord, so like I'll be around, I just won't be streaming. Either way, thank you again for coming to the Mortuary Assistant stream, whether you were here for the game, for the chatting, or for both of it. I do appreciate you stopping by, interacting with me. I hope you had fun with it. I hope you had a great Halloween. and I hope you have a great rest of your week and to see you on some future streams. Thanks for the stream, my man. Have a good night. Thank you again, Norm. Hope you have a great night too. Master, I know you've said good night like once or twice because I've ended once or twice now, but still going. So I hope you have a great night too. Anybody else watching who's lurking, I hope you have a great night. Make sure to brush your teeth after having your Halloween candy. Don't end up with like 10 cavities like I did a couple years ago and need to get them all filled. Not the most fun time. Anyway, thank you again one more time. I'm Scientist VTuber from the future, Leo Lovelace, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.